I wanted to make new workmate pieces. These things right here. And I found this faux granite type stuff out in the woods. And, well, it fits right in there. I cleaned this off, and then there were pieces of wood here to connect it to the cabinets, I guess. And that's construction adhesive there. This is the front, or the top. And I might be able to make use of these notches here. I want to see if I can cut this by hand. Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to end up going with that. But anyway, that's pretty cool how that fits right in there nicely. I'll mark a line and then cut it out, and I'm not sure how I'll proceed after that. Here are my two pieces. There. That's 6 by... oh, I'm not sure how long. 18 inches, maybe? Let's measure it for sure. .26. Okay. I was way off. But first one I sawed by hand, second one I did with a circular saw. And I used WD-40 to lubricate the blade. This stuff smells kind of like food, which maybe makes sense because it was a countertop for many years. Maybe like 10 years or something, I'm not sure. I remember when they installed this probably 15 years ago, and then I don't remember when I first saw it outside. But I like this material because it probably won't warp as much as that particle board. The original ones are made out of, I think I'll screw a board on the inside here where it'll clamp, where they clamp together, just so there will be more surface area. I'm just using one of those half-cut 2x4 pieces. Alright, I think that's recording. Yep, it is. It's hard to tell, my LCD is washed out from being so sunny. But so far I've taken this piece out. It just bolts through that hole, and then this part goes through there. And I thought about marking these onto the countertop, but a marker won't go through those holes there. And also it would be better if I just clamped it down to remove the warp, and then use these holes as a guide for the drill bit so that I could get it pretty straight. I think this side with the lip around the edge will actually be the one that's facing up, for purposes that I'll show later, hopefully. But that's it for right now. I'll just drill those holes. Those are in now. It wasn't quite fitting still, so all I did was drilled at an angling downward in this hole, and that kind of extended it out and allowed these two things to go into their appropriate holes. I think I might have also stripped out one of these, but that's okay. It still was holding in, so it should be fine. And I think the same procedure will be used on the other one. Need to recharge my drill and vacuum up this junk because I don't want it to stay outside. But I'll get the other one done and get back after that. Alright, the important takeaway from this section is that if you have a hangover on the back, I'm going to put the bolt toward the back because it will hang too far over and obstruct the crank. And for the right side there, that is the one that is stationary, you want the protrusion on the bottom of it, the little hook that goes into the eye and the slot thing, you want that to be toward the front, right here, because if it's more toward the back, it tilts up more under the pressure of the clamp. To flatten the front face, I used a mixture of chiseling with, I believe that's a 2-inch chisel, and a number 3 plane. Not that that's particularly important detail.